Hey, collective. So, I have been struggling to get readings out lately. I know you haven't seen me on here doing many readings. Some days I can have like 8 readings in a day, and I'm confident about every single one. And then other days, there's something that stops me. So I'm going to try to lean in and see what Spirit has for someone today. Let's see what we got going on for someone. Bless you. So, yeah, bless you. Goodness. All right, we've got the Two of Swords. This is card of difficult decision. Somebody's got a difficult decision to make here. Two of Swords. What a way to start. Ooh, Lovers in reverse. Well, this is in a relationship, okay? So someone has a decision to make as it relates to a love connection. Right now, things aren't going well, okay? This is disharmony. Okay. So remember, if this reading isn't resonating, it's not yours. Just scroll on past, okay? Don't leave me a comment if this is not your reading. I have a lot of people in my collective, so not every one of these readings is going to be for you. Okay, we've got Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, but there was a long-term investment you made in each other. And so that's the thing, right? When you make an investment, specifically if it's in a partner, okay, you've been together for a long time, you've cultivated a life for yourselves. Even if things aren't going well, it's not something where you can just be like, okay, well, sayonara. You know, life's sucking right now, so it's not about that. Like, you've built something here. This is not easy to walk away from, okay? So we've got somebody in that energy. They're trying to decide, I don't know what to do here. Either way, it's going to be difficult, right? Whether you stay or you go. I saw this quote, and I wrote it in my journal, and I'm probably going to do a Hard Truths Part 3. But one of the things that I liked, this was a quote that I saw, and it said, choose your hard wisely. Staying together is hard. Living together or staying together and just kind of going through the motions is hard. Basically, you need to choose which hard you're willing to deal with. Okay? All of those things are going to be hard. Choose your hard. Okay? And I feel like it's really fitting for this situation. So choose your hard. Okay? Anything else about this that we need to know? Spirit. Four of Cups in the reverse. I always look at this as like boredom and disinterest. Spirit is advising that you... It's almost like if you are bored with each other or disinterested in each other, you have to make an effort. This is the guidance from Spirit. Efforts need to be made if they're not already being made. Relationships over time, people have a tendency to get complacent. Things can get stale or boring. You start focusing on the things that you don't like about each other versus all the things that you do. So I feel like Spirit is saying this is about taking action. Like, you need to take steps here. You can't just ignore. You can't just ignore the issues and expect them to get better on their own. It takes some effort. It takes some action. Okay. All right. More about this. Okay, so there is a feeling of like the public or outside people, what will they think? What will they say? With whatever decision you make. Well, first of all, I want to tell you that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the peanut gallery has to say. Okay, or because this is my fame card. It's like, am I going to lose fans? Am I going to lose support? Maybe. But And again, I'm just inserting my own personal opinion on this, but and granted, I don't know everything. Okay, I just know the energy of this read, and my opinion is those other people aren't in your relationship. They're not waking up with that person every day. You are. So it's kind of irrelevant, okay, in my mind. Clarify the Lovers in reverse, please. Wow. Can I go it alone? This is single, my single card. Can I go it alone? There's a lack of confidence that if I break up from my partner, if I break up from this connection, this relationship, I don't know if I can do this on my own. I don't know if I can make it on my own. Okay. Sure, that's a valid fear. Okay, it's a valid fear. Can we clarify? Two of Cups in the reverse now with the Seven of Pentacles. That's that card of investment. I almost see this as like somebody's like, I invested in the wrong person. I put all my eggs in this basket and it wound up to be the wrong basket. I just did a reading about this. Was it just yesterday about putting all, or maybe it was the day before, about putting all your eggs in one basket? And I wonder if it's connected. It could be connected. This person's like, we're incompatible. But now I've put all this effort in, I can't just walk away from it. Like, okay. Let's clarify the Four of Cups in reverse, please, Spirit. I'll just keep reading till it shuts me off. Guys, as I'm pulling more cards, I do want to mention this is now my full-time livelihood. This is how I make a living. This is how I pay my bills. So if you are so inclined and you'd like to donate, I will supply my PayPal donate link as well as my Cash App in the description of this video. If you enjoy my readings, if they resonate and you'd like to, you can donate there. Of course, you certainly don't have to. If you don't have the means, that's totally okay. I'm glad that these videos help you. Also on my Facebook, I have a subscribe feature. So if you'd like to show your support that way, you can just hit that little button. That helps me too. Okay, sorry. So the the Queen of Swords came out here. This is like truth, clarity, boundaries. Yeah, like you need to take decisive action here. If somebody is wanting to fix this, not only do you have to take decisive action and make a valued effort, but you need to be honest with yourself about this as well. I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to ask the tough questions. And I think that you are. I think that you are. Whoever this is for, this person is definitely asking themselves. They are being honest with themselves. You don't get Queen of Swords if you're not being honest. You are. You are asking yourself the tough questions. And I think you're asking, is it worth it? Even if I went through the motions or I took active steps to fix it, is it worth it? And this is very hard for somebody. Okay, this is very hard for somebody. This is not, I don't want to sound flip about this because this is not a flip reading. Okay, yeah. Like for some of you, this is divorce, Hierophant in reverse. And for others of you, if you're not married, it's just a long-term relationship. Okay, you have something tied up together with this person. This is really hard for someone. I feel like this is really hard for somebody, and I understand that. Like, so yeah, I think sort of, if you need to know what to do here, first of all, I can't tell you what to do. Hierophant can't tell you what to do. Only you can know that, okay? Us readers only know this energy. We don't have all the answers, okay? I definitely don't know. So you need to be honest with yourself. I think you're already doing that, or if it's not you, it's somebody in your energy asking themselves these questions. And I'm wishing you luck. I'm sending you good vibes. And just know that whatever you do, make sure it feels good to you in your heart, mind, body, soul. Okay, before you make any kind of a big decision here, think that through. Okay, don't throw in the towel if that's not where you land. Okay, love you, collective.